Surprise, surprise. Talk about spontaneity. Here we go with some spontaneous live reaction time. Just wanted to say, I don't know if anyone will show up to this. It is currently 11:15 p.m. here in Ohio, which means about half the people that I think regularly show up are probably dreaming right now. So Colin, Sasha, hope you're having some good dreams and not some bad dreams. And I thought, it's late at night. Had a pretty unenergetic day, kind of down. Went to the zoo, and it was a very nice day here in Columbus for the most part. Little overcast, which was nice when you're walking around the zoo. It's not too hot, because when the sun came out, it definitely was hot. And I knew that I had to, just kind of do something to get my mind off of stuff. Because as some of you know, actually the regulars here should know, if you're joining here or watching this at a later time and you've never watched my channel before, have some pretty rough times going on, and the crescendo of that is going to happen in the next couple of days. So still got some more to go through, but something to take my mind off of it. I thought, why not do the set that we were supposed to do, or that was scheduled on Saturday that we could not get to for extenuating circumstances. And I thought, why not do it now when I have some time? And that is also a good way for me to tell you guys that even though this is releasing now, whether somebody comes in and joins the chat at some point or nobody does and you guys watch this later, there will be a pre-recorded one for this coming Saturday, because it is Tuesday night right now. But there will be coming one for this Saturday, because we do have a scheduled old or new set winners for old or new set number 10 that is scheduled for this Saturday. And I will not be able to do that live because there is a Ohio State spring football game that I had scheduled to go to, and it starts at 12, so we got to get there at like 10 a.m. or 11 or something. I don't normally go to the spring football game, but in this case, it was very cheap. It was like $8 to get into Ohio State Stadium, which is a rarity because if you try to go to a normal game, it's like $300 for a shitty ticket. So I thought, why not go, even though it's not a regular football game. It's the spring game, which means they kind of run it like a practice. But the other reason I don't like going to the spring game normally is because the weather is typically shitty, and I'm not going to sit in the stadium in shitty weather for a non-game event. And this Saturday looks to be pretty nice, like middle 60s and sunny. So can handle that. I can hack that. So that's what I'm going to be doing Saturday. So I will be recording that set that will premiere at the time that we normally do live sets on Saturday. So you guys can expect that to come. It'll just be recorded. It won't be live. And I just wanted to say thank you all for your patience and understanding in this difficult situation and time. And I really do appreciate it. And here I'm going to try to, kind of take my mind off some stuff and get back into the music that we all love and see what we have. I also did want to say, Cucumber, if you watch this at some point, I posted on Discord that I need your song for this pre-recording that we're going to do for Saturday. So the quicker you get that in, the faster I can do that when I have time. So please get that in. And the reason, Cucumber, I have chosen you is because I got lucky and just had... I got 0 out of 5 on the old or new set, but because not many people showed up that day and I just got a randomized winner, I don't deserve it, number one. And number two, the themed set for that is Ryan's theme, which is something to make him headbang as long as he can, and that will be the winner. I can't do that. I definitely am not going to be able to pick things that are a song that Ryan would be headbanging completely to. So I thought better Cucumber would be a better person to possibly pick something that he could headbang his ass off to during the set. So Cucumber, I give you the honors of taking over. So please get that song turned in so that I can get it recorded as soon as possible. All right, but right now we have a Colin set that was scheduled for Saturday that we didn't get to. And I'm pretty sure this is just a normal Colin set. But one thing that Colin is really, really excellent at is coming up with new ideas. like the older new set challenges. And I think this is a kind of a different set for Colin, even though it's a full Colin set. It's got like a different vibe to it, or he's trying something new with it, and I'm here for it. So let's see what he has to say. He says, "Hey folks, and welcome to a new set that I came up with while checking out some older reactions on Cap's channel. Only 3 songs in today's special set, which I'm dubbing the Has Cap's Opinion Changed set." Okay, this will be interesting. I'm guessing if it's changed my opinion, you're probably going to pick songs that I didn't like. So is this kind of like a second chance set, which we've done in the past before? Or is it maybe a song that I really, really liked, and how much do I still like it or not? So how this is going to work is I have 3 links for Cap. Each will play a song he has reacted to, but before and after each song, I edited in what he said about the song originally, and Cap can say afterwards if he still agrees with that or if his tastes have changed. So I'm either going to agree with myself or disagree with myself. Is that what this is? That's a great idea. See, Colin, you are a master of coming up with cool ideas. So he says, let's get into this. There's song 1, song 2, song 3, and there's nothing else written. So is this like a video edit or just an audio of me talking? Because it's going to be kind of weird for me to watch myself, because I'll tell you guys right now, I never watch or rewatch any live streams or sets that we've done in the past. I do watch maybe a couple seconds of them here and there to make sure that it recorded well, but I just never watch a full set to hear what I had to say. So this is going to be really odd for me if this is like actual video taken from the sets that we've done and I have to like listen and watch myself. It's probably going to be a little embarrassing. So nonetheless, let's get into this. I don't know if anyone's joined. We've got 3 people here that are watching. I don't know if you're people that are from the channel or not, but here we go with our first song of Has Cap Changed His Mind? So this is, I'm guessing, a song we've heard before, and we're going to see if I like it still or don't like it still. Here we go, song number 1. Intro to the channel. Okay, it's the next day, it's Monday, and it's time to get back to some Symphony X. We've been waiting a little bit of time for some Symphony X, and nothing has beaten Walls of Babylon yet. However, so it's not Walls of Babylon. I have a requester that's saying that they think this song is balls to the wall, and that maybe it could challenge Walls of Babylon for the best song. I love Symphony X balls to wall. Yesterday, I did an unusual day of reactions. I did Caligula's Horse's Graves, which was the most fantastic song. It was such a great song. Still is. Has kind of put Caligula's Horse neck and neck, maybe a little bit higher than Haken as my favorite band of all these bands. So it's too late. Haken's gonna have to come back and that's what it is. You know, bedazzle me. And they're coming up next, so check that out as well. Because definitely Korea, because I can tell by the background. Did Persephone, and that was. And I used to do background music when I recorded these, and I don't do that anymore because we do live streams. Things about it I like, some things about it I didn't like. So go check out those reactions here. I'll put a card so you can go check those out. I did those yesterday. You got Para in the chat. What's up, dude? It might just be you and me. To do anything except sit in my house. So let's get on with this Symphony X. This is called Kiss of Fire, and just by the title it sounds like it's gonna remember this title. I'm pretty sure this is on a playlist. Blew my ass out. Well, Perry, you might want to go back and check what this set's about, because it's a pretty cool idea from Colin. It's definitely balls to the wall, my kind of Symphony X that I like. Yeah, I know this is on a playlist. So I definitely liked it. I'm pretty sure I liked it. I'm guessing from what Colin said. Gotcha. If I am correct, we're gonna listen to this, and then I'm gonna like give my opinion about it, and then I'm gonna either disagree or agree with my opinion about it. Yeah, this is definitely balls to the wall Symphony X, and I fucking am here for it. You know what up? Manuel Romero? Yes, we are live. Love, I like this song. I still like this song, so it makes me wonder if I'm gonna say I hated it. There's no way I said that, right? I love that. So it's kind of like a... Oh, yes. I don't know if it's like a second chance, because I think I like this song, so maybe it's just has my opinion changed on a song that I liked, or maybe a song that I disliked, because I'm going to be shocked if I say after this that I dislike the song. I'm pretty sure this is on a playlist, and one of the balls to the wall songs of Symphony X that I dig a lot. Freaking Sir Russell sounds great. Oh, here we go with Mr. Romeo. When did we do this song? Oh god, listen to that. Holy shit, it just rolls. The riff, well, he's not the riff king. That goes to Nuno Betancourt, but he's so good at his riffs and just, damn. Kiss on fire! Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely in Korea because I can tell by the background. Yeah, Romeo's definitely top 1%er. I'd put him next to any of those guys. Adrian, how can you just... Another weird Adrian take that he doesn't like Romeo's voice. Just a weird Adrian take. Snarl face. I'm really curious what I'm gonna say about this. Because if I say I didn't like it, I'm gonna be like, what? I mean, he's one of the most palatable singers for this genre. I don't know how Adrian doesn't like him. Okay, I literally had to go back and listen to Walls of Babylon again because I'm like, is that the same song? Because there was so much similarity between this and Walls of Babylon. It's so weird. I'm like, do I look older now? But I'm also wearing a hat. Because of that, I think if I put a hat on, it might look very similar to what I do. The lighting is definitely better. But I will say, that video. My final verdict is I don't think it beats Walls of Babylon, and there's two reasons. Still agree with that. 2 minutes to 2 minute 30-second transition. And this is nitpicking, was very kind of awkward, and I didn't feel like it fit as well. Whereas with Walls of Babylon, which is the second point, Walls of Babylon had a catchy hook in the chorus when it was like, whatever that like really high. I think he's singing in full voice, which is unbelievable because it just shows you the power of Russell Allen, not Russell Wilson, which I fucked up on the last time because
I guess I did.
Football for some reason, but
no, I didn't.
I think they're very close. I mean, it's very like it's like even the riffs and everything seem to be very, very similar. Of course, the lyrics.
I don't know if I agree with that.
about,
I mean,
like,
this time around,
it's just come to know that Symphony X's lyrics are just going to be this way, so I don't
agree
pay
with
attention
that.
too much. But
yeah, when they fit,
I would say that after listening to this song now with Symphony X, I've come to a conclusion that's probably going to piss off some of you Symphony X diehard
it's
fans.
so weird to listen to myself.
But it's just
talk
my
about
opinion
this.
and my feeling after listening to them after this. The reason I can only
No, I did say I liked it.
Symphony X is really
I'm
good
saying
to me,
it's
and I
almost
like them
as
a
good
lot.
as
But
Walls
the
of
reason
Babylon,
they can't
which
just
I
like
love
jump over that
Walls of
hump
Babylon.
into
It's
the
one of my
Haken,
favorite Symphony X
Caligula's
songs.
Horse kind of thing.
So if
I've
it's
said this
next
before in
to
past
it,
videos.
almost beats it.
Is they
Yeah, I
have
really
that
like it.
neoclassical side to them that just it's not my thing. I wouldn't call it right or wrong, just not my thing. The
Yeah.
ethereal
I would
lyrics,
agree with
the
that still.
philosophical side, and the
Haven't changed my mind on that.
neoclassical kind of feel that they bring is just not for me. So therefore, I'm going to try to make this make sense. Walls of Babylon and now Kiss of Fire.
Yeah,
and it's
Egypt
also
is
similar
probably
with
my
Iconoclast,
favorite.
which was
Yeah,
my
top three
song from
for
Symphony X
sure,
for a long
Symphony
time
X
until it
songs.
was replaced by Walls of Babylon. All have a similar theme, and that is they're heavy, they're balls to the wall, and they're just like aggressive, very, very aggressive songs. And I think this is the best of Symphony X. And the reason I think that is because when you get
that's
into
just
these
been
heavy
confirmed
riffs
more and more
stuff like
as we've
that,
listened to more Symphony X.
the amount of neoclassical feel goes down compared to their
Divine
other
Wings
songs
of
that may
Tragedy,
be slower tempo
Not My Thing.
or more melodic in nature.
Odyssey.
This is just aggressive.
Sorry, Symphony X
And
fans, just not
there's
for me.
melody, but it's more aggressive.
This kind of
hit you in
stuff
the face,
is their bread and
that
butter.
makes it feel more heavy and more metal than it does neoclassical, if that makes sense. And so
You're right,
I
Captain,
think
you're right.
this is Symphony X's top
So weird.
strength. These kinds of songs. Now I have listened to their like Candle Fantasia, their like slower stuff, and they were pretty good. They were like I liked them.
I'm definitely almost 100%
but I
agreeing with
wouldn't.
myself.
But it allows for that more neoclassical.
So I haven't changed my mind that I know
side to
of.
creep in with
What's
those
weird
slower
is
tempo,
I'm
more
fucking
melodic
talking
stuff.
a lot about this song.
And
This is definitely
I think
pre-set
these
era.
kinds of songs serve Symphony X's talent better, especially Russell Allen, who just, man, that dude, like I said, when he sings, you can feel the power, you can feel the passion, you can feel the aggression when he sings in these kinds of songs. And I think it's where he shines. So hear me very clearly, Symphony X fans. I'm not saying the other stuff is bad. I'm just saying I think this is the highlight of the band. This is
I
Symphony
totally agree
X
with that. I'm
highlight. When
100%
they play
on board with that, and
aggressive,
every
kick you in
song
the
we listen to
face,
by Symphony X,
heavy kind of rock.
I'm more on board with that.
progressive. This is, I think, Symphony X's strength. And I think after now listening to my top 3 songs by them, which would be Walls of Babylon, I think Iconoclast and this song, since this is so close to Walls of Babylon,
Iconoclast.
it's pretty similar. They're all in that same area of aggressive,
pre-Egypt?
kick you in the mouth kind of thing.
Yeah, it has to be, because
I
Egypt
think
would
this
have
is their
been my
strength,
top.
and this is the kind of Symphony X that I like the most. And
I want to know when this
I
was
think
recorded.
It doesn't mean I don't want to listen to other stuff by Symphony
to
X
look
and
at-
maybe
look this
change
up,
my mind.
'cause I'm
But I'm
fucking
just telling
talking
you,
my ass
at
off.
this moment,
You guys get annoyed at me when I talk
this is kind
much.
of where I'm landing with Symphony X. And I think this song was sweet. I think it was just, I love their heavy riffage. And I love, of course, Michael Romeo just absolutely kills it every time he's
Can't believe it. It's
soloing.
like definitely the
And
olden days.
He's definitely technical. I wouldn't say. I would say he's more technical than he is melodic. If that makes sense.
I would agree with
And
that.
It's amazing.
He's melodic,
So,
but not like that's not his
That's my thoughts
forte.
on this song. Keep suggesting more. I think someone said Sea of Lies, so maybe Sea of Lies will come up next. Unless you guys have other suggestions that you want me to listen to based off what I just said. So keep that in mind. As always, like and subscribe. Love
Like and
me some
subscribe.
Symphony X.
Peace.
Totally hilarious. Is that it? All right. Okay, so I thought it was gonna be like a hodgepodge, no pun intended, of like, or mix mash of me saying stuff. I didn't know it was gonna be that whole take. Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything that I said in there. The only thing that I think that I would probably be not, I wouldn't even know if I disagree or change my mind on was I mentioned something about in the 2-minute section there was an awkward transition. I didn't hear it this time. Maybe I was talking over it or I just didn't hear it. But to me, this song was pretty straightforward and across the line. Balls to the wall, Symphony X type of stuff. And I know this song is on a playlist. I've heard it come up on a playlist. So I definitely liked it. I would say I like it about the same. I definitely don't think I still like Walls of Babylon better. But I do think this is quite up there as one of the better songs. That's Balls to the Wall by Symphony X. I do want to know when I listened to this because it's obviously that I was in Korea. I can tell by the track that was playing on the apologize, it's too late. That part that was playing underneath the beginning. I only did that in Korea before I started doing hodgepodges. I'm pretty sure because, well, hodgepodges were live, so I couldn't do it live. I was playing this track live. So that was definitely recorded. And also, I can't remember the last time I spoke that long on a song and critiqued a song for that long. And I think the reason why is because as soon as we started doing sets or hodgepodges, I don't have enough time in between songs to talk that long about each song. And you guys hate it when I talk too much, but I also am talking about stuff that doesn't relate to the song a lot that you guys don't like. So would you guys prefer me, maybe leave it in the comments or, the two of you that are in the chat right now, would you like me to go back to the style of being more critical or critiquing the song for a longer period of time? The only thing is like, I feel like you guys know, we've been here 6 years now. You guys know exactly what I'm going to say about everything. So that's part of the reason as well. I don't talk as long about the songs. It's kind of like, you know what I'm going to say about it. So why talk 7 minutes about something you know I'm going to say? Now, if it was also, it's just going to be impossible if we're going to have sets unless we go back to that style where we just do one-off sets, which that's possible to do as well. I'm not going to talk that much about the song because you guys already know it. Everything that I'm pretty much going to say because you know my style that I like. And we typically do sets and there's no time to talk for 7 minutes about each song. So that's my take on that. It is quite interesting to see myself talking about the song and just reacting because, again, I don't ever watch this stuff outside of when I record it and just make sure that it worked. And then I send it out and then never watch it again. Oh, what's up, Nick? Yeah. Crazy late night stream. You can check the community post for why that is and what I said at the beginning. So let's get into number 2. He doesn't say anything. He just gives me song number 2. So let's see what this is. It's going to be interesting.
All right, so let's move on to the second one because I'm already talking way too much.
This is obviously a few years later.
Is Lalu. Lalu, I think is how you say it. The song is The Chosen Ones. This is 7 minutes long. It's the official video, but should be safe for reacting. Okay, I'm going to trust you on that. Prog metal.
That's true. I do feel like I
Lalu
talk
is a
about the
project
song.
helmed
I just
by
don't talk
Vivian
for more than
Lalu,
a minute and a half
who
or two.
hails from France. Oh, I wonder if Jean-Francois will know them. He is very similar to our Arion as he writes all the music and performs keyboards while outsourcing different talent for the other instruments and vocals.
I totally wasn't
That's
even paying
pretty
attention to what I was saying.
Here we have Jelly Cardarelli.
Cardarelli.
What
yes,
a name.
the drummer. This is Lalu.
That's like a nickname, right? His real name is not Jelly. If it is, your parents fucking cursed you. Jelly Cardarelli. On drums from Adagio. Hoop. I think it's Hoop. I'm not going to say Jupe because it's a J. I think it's Hoop. Hoop Walters on guitar and bass. And Damian Wilson from Headspace. Oh, Headspace, which is Fall of America.
Damian Wilson.
And Threshold.
The more pictures I see of Damian Wilson, he kind of reminds me of
Simone or Simon.
What Sasha looks like in his picture. Sasha, you German boy. From you look like Damian Wilson to me a little bit.
Oh, that reminds me. Please give us some more DGM on this channel if anybody likes them. Yeah, I like DGM from the few times we've heard them. I was pretty impressed.
And artificial language.
DGM contributes some guitar parts, and look who contributes a keyboard solo. None other than Jordan Rudess. Nice. Jordan Rudess.
What song is this?
So this is La Lu, and the song is called The Chosen Ones.
Oh, dude, this song is freaking sick.
Kick some shit.
I already know that I love this song. Yeah. Nice. May 2nd's not far. 100% I like this song. This song plays all the time. I think, did it even make a... Oh. Great song. Oh, I love this song. Did this make a top 40? I think this made a top 40. Oh, the song is so good. Love that bass line. Dude, I know I'm gonna say I love this song because it got on a playlist. I'm pretty sure this made a top 40, did it not? I'm gonna definitely say I like this song, I think. The chorus on this is beautiful. Love the chorus on this song. Dude, I love singing to this song. Cardarelli just sounds fucking sick. His drums sound so good. Whoever engineered them. Dude, this had to be a top 40, right? It should be a top 40 if it's not. Let me find out. I'm going to look at the thing and see when we had this song. Check. Chosen. Okay, this was... I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it. Man, this song is so good. Damn, this is good. Okay, let me see if I can find this. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, that's why. This was May 21st of 2022. And I didn't have a top 40 for the 2022 year. It's just 2023, which we're getting to, or we're getting down to now, and then the whole channel, which was before this, I think. That's why. This song would have been on a top 40 for me. That's how much I like this song. Great song. Oh, this is seriously a top 40 song for me. I know I can see people saying this is a little cheesy, but I don't care. I just love the feel of it, the tempo. And I just love the chorus. Yeah, I will be shocked if I say anything but wow, this is a great song. So that'll be 2 songs in a row that I liked. It's very interesting. I thought these were gonna be songs that I didn't like, and see if I liked them more the second time around. Yeah, like I said, I could understand that people think, like, even when Damien sings in other circumstances, I'm like, not my thing. But in this song, I think he sounds great. I love him in this song. All right, let's see what I have to say. This is gonna be interesting. There's this like fade out kind of string thing going on.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best songs I've heard on the channel in a long time.
I knew it.
His voice
I knew
was
it.
gorgeous. The drums were... It's not even that his drum parts were fantastic. They were. They were really good, especially at the beginning when he was doing those fills.
Yeah.
To lead into the song. But it was more that whoever engineered... I've always said... One of the reasons I think Mike Portnoy
this
got
reaction
so
too. I said his drums sound fantastic.
Is that he came at a time. Timing is everything. So
What did I just say?
he came at a time that was perfectly set up for like a drummer that was much better than what you're typically hearing on the radio. And he was introducing a style of music and a style of drums that wasn't very common.
Am I talking about Cardarelli? Who the hell am I talking
Even though
about?
people were doing stuff that he was like the monster fills, people were doing that, but he is credited with kind of in the drum world bringing that to like the mainstream where everybody did it. As well, I think he also maybe this part isn't the lucky part as much. He also, I think one of the reasons, and in my personal opinion, I can't prove this, that he as a drummer took off as the 30-time reigning magazine winner or whatever it was.
I'm talking about Portnoy. Did I say Mike Portnoy? I didn't hear myself say that.
His drum sound, his engineering on almost every
30-year modern drummer magazine
was fucking
winner.
Fantastic. Outside of Images and Words, where he says he hates that trigger that is on his drums, which I don't
Colin,
mind.
did you do this
but
on
I
purpose
understand
to just
why,
like
and it sounds very different.
piss people off?
I think
because I'm talking about
Images and
Portnoy
Words,
again.
He took control more of
Scott
the sound
Gay's
of the
gonna be like,
drums
"Oh my
because he didn't like it.
talking about Portnoy
But-
again."
His drums always sound. His snare, his Melody Master snare, is so tight. It just sounds fantastic.
Still agree with that.
This guy's drums are very similar. There's a lot of
Yeah,
drummers
see,
that
that's
are
the
good,
point.
but
The
like
point that I was
just
trying
the
to make.
sound
Yes, I
and the
talk
way the
about
drums
Portnoy,
are
but-
engineered takes away from their ability and the overall sound of it. This guy's drums were opposite. It just sounded so well done.
I would still
It
agree
fit
with that.
perfectly. And that singer was gorgeous. Guitar player had a nice little solo there, and then of course Jordan's solos are Jordan solos. So I really dug that song. I'm quite impressed, Colin. Really cool, man. Really, really cool. So that song is definitely going on a playlist.
Well, there you go. Oh, that ended abruptly. Okay, so I guess, yeah, maybe, I don't know. There's one more song, and maybe this song is going to be a song that I disliked, but we are now 2 songs in, and that's 2 for 2 songs that I liked, and I still like. I would say Kiss of Fire, I like the same that I liked in the reaction. Pretty much agreed with what I said there. And then this song, I would say, if anything, I like this song a lot more than I did the first time I listened to it. That would be the only difference. But everything else I said, I'm pretty much saying, yeah, right on. And I even kind of said in my reaction this second time that I did in the first time reaction. So, yeah, I pretty much agree. Blame Colin for doing the whole shindig about Mike Portnoy because I brought it up, but it was to praise this guy's drumming engineering sound because I do love Cardarelli's drumming engineering sound. Now, before we get to the third one, and since it was brought up not by me, but it was brought up by Colin, as you all know, Dream Theater is going to be touring because they just announced that they are touring starting next fall in Europe, and which is they're going to be a US leg and a Japanese leg and stuff like that after that. And I thought it was interesting because we have a subscriber on this channel. His name is Toon Segers. I don't know how to say his first name. I always fuck it up. He's actually had a couple songs on the channel that we've listened to and reacted to that he wrote and put together. So he was talking to me up on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can see it up there. He wrote me and asked me about the tour that DT is going to be going on starting in Europe. And I said something about like, yeah, it'll be interesting to see for me if Portnoy, now that he's back in the band, I was just going to assume that Portnoy would not attempt to reproduce or do any Mangini era songs for several reasons. Number one, he is kind of in his past his prime, late, kind of lazy. He has a right to be lazy. He's done all the stuff that he needs to do. He's played all different styles of music, all that stuff. And number two, I don't think he can technically reproduce a lot of Mangini's parts because I think they're technically too difficult for him. So let me put this in context real quick. I think that Portnoy is my favorite drummer of all time because his feel, his ability to create musical drum parts that are both perfect for the song and still very technical at the same time. He does that beautifully. Mangini came into the band and I think did an excellent job at reproducing technically Portnoy's parts, but he missed out on the feel. And Mangini's creative parts to their songs in the Mangini era were good, but I don't think they're as good as Portnoy. So I still think Portnoy is my favorite drummer for those reasons. But I can also be smart enough and just real enough to know that he's not technically the best drummer, and Mangini's got him in that category. So I just assume that they're not going to play any Mangini era songs because he's got to have to learn that. And if he's going to have to learn that, he's going to have to challenge himself. And I just think he's at an age where he's like, I don't really want... He's even said in interviews, I don't want to challenge myself anymore that much. I don't really care about being the most technical drummer or anything like that. So I'd be shocked. However, the reason I'm bringing this up is Mr. Seger said in our conversation that I guess in an interview, Portnoy said clearly that they're going to play some of Mangini stuff. So I'm like, this is going to be fascinating. Number one, to see which songs he picks of the Mangini era, if he chooses to pick the very, I guess, easier songs technically, or if he actually attempts to play some of Mangini stuff, because the interdependence that Mangini has is stuff that I don't think that he's going to be able to pick up on. So it'll be interesting to see his attempt and which songs they do. I'm gonna definitely be here for that. So very, very interesting. Wait, what did you just say? Did you say Mangini wins? No, at all. Mangini did not have the feel or creative ability that Portnoy does. He just does not have the energy. He sounds like a metronome. He does. But technically, he's better, for sure. And some of his parts are going to be technically difficult for Portnoy to handle. So it'll be interesting. But as far as him being better in the band, hell no, not even close. Okay, let's get to number 3, and I'm very interested in what he's going to say. Again, he doesn't say anything. He just says song number 3, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's go.
So here we go. We are at 33 minutes, which means we're probably still going to reach an hour because this song is 18 minutes long.
Oh, God,
18
really?
minutes and 6 seconds to be precise.
Colin,
And it's by none
that's
other
why this
than
is only 3 songs.
Stradivarius, and the song is called Elysium. He says, so here
Elysium
we
by
have
Stradivarius.
Stradivarius at last.
Don't remember this song.
Normally, I would
Do
say
I?
that when it comes to introducing a band to new listeners, choosing an epic is not a great idea. Octavarium and the
fits
Odyssey
Colin.
are incredible tracks, but don't really capture the best elements of DT or Symphony X. Agreed. Elysium
Still agree
is
with
the
that.
exception. I don't know if I can trust you on this one, Colin. We'll have to see.
I don't think this
18
was that
minutes
too.
is quite a
Although I'm wearing
fucking
that
long
gray
time.
hat, and I haven't worn that gray hat in a
song
couple
is
years
composed
because
of
it's
3 almost
kind of fell
equal
apart
parts,
and it doesn't fit
equal
my
in
head
time,
anymore. It's
or
like
equal in
too
measure,
tight.
equal in thought.
So this had to be a
Each
couple years
lasting
ago.
for about 6 minutes, so equal in time. Part 1 is a balladesque with a gentle build, okay, setting the stage. Part 2 is a power metal epic, which I probably won't like. And part 3 is the emotional climax. I love climaxes. So
Oh, this is a 17-minute song.
these 3 parts
I'm
fit
probably not
perfectly
gonna like
together
it,
and
Colin,
showcase the
still.
band's sound and style. Special moments go to drummer.
I don't remember
think
this
it's
song, so-
Jorge, maybe, who went into this album knowing it would be his last before retiring, and goes all out. And Timo Coltepelto,
Oh.
Coltepelto, I think is how you say it,
Toki.
who, despite being past his prime years,
I
put in
remember
his
that
best
'cause
vocal performance, especially in part
I remember
3.
Sasha
Very
really liking
interesting.
this guy. Timo.
All right, so here we go,
Shits.
folks, with an 18-minute
18-minute
bang
song.
you in the face. Let's see how it goes. Has anybody heard this song before?
This couldn't have been that long.
this will be
ago. What's it-
interesting.
It's called Elysium.
Let's go.
When did we do this? It had to be like a couple years ago. I dig this beginning so far. Let me look it up. Elysium. This was November 8th of 2021. Ooh, okay. I think in all Stradivarius songs, I say that they're amazing songwriters. I just don't like the voice. The voice almost ruins the song for me, or a lot of times does. So maybe that's what happens here. But yeah, this was November 8th, 2021. Damn, this is good so far. And yes, Manuel Romero. It would be interesting to see Portnoy try to do the intro to Alien. Agreed. This is in your top 10 songs. Interesting. Okay. I don't remember this song, so that makes me think I didn't love it. And it's going to be hard to like an 18-minute song. We'll see. Probably what I said. Okay. I like it so far, even with the singing. I love that bass kind of overdrive sound. Ooh, nice fill there. Nice pinch. Nice. 16th note double bass coming in here to build. And he's not getting in the range of like afraid anymore. Yeah, he's not getting in the range to like make it unappealing. I'm definitely digging this first part, which he said I probably would. It's going to be that neoclassical part next of 6 minutes that I might not like. We'll have to see. I do remember listening to this though. I remember the title, Elysium, because Elysium reminds me of... Sorry. I had to listen to that solo. Yeah, this is very progressive. This is Dream Theater-esque. Elysium, the name, reminds me of Gladiator. He talks about Elysium. Yeah, I mean, so far I'm digging this. I'm definitely digging this. Little bass line there, going up the neck. I'll say this, I think he said it's in 6 minute increments, and we're at 6 minutes, I think, around. If this song ended here, I think I would put this on a playlist. Okay, I'm guessing this is the next part. Part 1, 2 thumbs up. Manuel Romero, can you play the bass part for this? I mean, he's doing some cool runs. Sounded very Spiral Architect there for a second. Yeah, I do remember this song, I think. Yeah, I don't like that. What do you mean you don't have the stamina? Like, does your wrist start hurting? Or is it just because it's 18 minutes? Or is it challenging on the hand to play? Okay, so part 2 is not bad, but it's definitely not as good as part 1. Love that. Yeah, this definitely doesn't feel as cheesy neoclassical to me. This feels very... Definitely more proggy for them of the stuff that we've heard. Gotcha. I mean, 'cause when I would try to play Yetse Jam in high school, my wrist right here would literally start hurting like I was climbing rocks. Because my fingers going like this so much, it just would hurt my wrist. Yeah, I don't know what I said the first time I heard this, but this part kind of loses me a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not like cheesy where it turns me off. It's just not as engaging as the first part. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop it before I listen to what I say to make it more real if I actually agreed with myself or not. Okay, is that the end of part 2 or are we still in part 2? Very progressive. Woo! Oh, I definitely like that. Ah, really? I did not know that. I mean, he sounded pretty good to me. I mean, it's, you know, hindsight's 2020. So, knowing that Jordan is Jordan, he obviously fits Dream Theater great. But who knows what would have happened if it would have been a different player. Which is when they ended up hiring Mangini. I think they made him go through all sorts of rigorous tests of how they write, how they spontaneously listen to music and create. So, a lot of that goes into DT writing. I do feel like my only critique of Jordan is that he, and this is partly him and I think partly Petrucci. I like this part. I think this is the last 6 minutes. This is the last section. I think both of them got away from their roots of like classical / jazz influence and fusion to what they played and wrote. And I miss that. I wish they would kind of go back to that When Dream and Day Unite, images and words kind of writing. And they just don't. They haven't for a long time. What's up, Gabriel? It is live. Definitely digging this part. We're back into Catching Me Again. But we're almost done, Gabriel. You have to go back and watch the beginning. Yeah, Manuel, I'm a little skeptical because they finished writing it already in like 2 or 3 months. That doesn't bode well in my opinion. Metropolis, they took like a year and a half to write. I don't like it. I have a feeling it's just going to sound like everything they've done before. Oh, love that tempo switch. Yeah, but that was a specific, like, heavy, measured song. And they did write Liquid Tension Experiment in like 2 or 3 weeks too. But I think to be great, like Metropolis, they gotta put their time and thought into it. I'm digging this part a lot. This is definitely picking back up for me. So I'm gonna wonder. Probably just ruined it. Man, I'm really interested in what I said to this. Because it is like midnight here. So 18 minutes is going to feel longer than maybe it will at like 11 in the morning when I first woke up. Yeah, this is definitely good. Nice, Gabriel. You're an hour ahead of me. Hope you don't have to work tomorrow, bro. An hour behind, Manuel. We make the trinity of time. Great chord choices here. Definitely feeling this more. So, don't like the singing here though. He's starting to get to that like. They'll understand Elysium's worth it. Yeah. Dude, these are great chord choices. I'm pretty sure I like this. I just don't know if the 18 minutes is something I can handle. I'd be surprised if I put it on a playlist. I don't think I did, but it could possibly go on a playlist after this listen. I think maybe I did put it on a playlist. I just didn't put it on all my playlists. If it's really good, it goes on like 5 playlists. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the end, so I'm going to stop it before I talk. Yeah, that's got to be the end. Okay. So before I say what I'm going to say, just to be fair, because I don't want to hear myself and then just kind of like repeat what I say or not repeat it. So on a second listen, definitely think this song is really good. I would almost think that I liked it. I like it now better than I did the first time I listened to it. Even though it was 18 minutes, I wouldn't necessarily say it was worth the 18 minutes, but I would say the first section for sure I love. It's my favorite part of the song, is the first part. The second part, I got lost a little bit, disconnected, but not enough to where I think my expectation when I heard neoclassical or whatever or speed metal was going to be like, this is not going to hold me at all. But it definitely held me enough, and I wasn't too disconnected from it. There was some good stuff in it, but it just was more of the most disconnected part of the song that I felt. It's probably where I'd get bored and maybe not worth it. I still believe that the first 6 minutes of the song, if you just made that a song by itself, it would be a perfect freaking song just by itself. This last part, chord choices, absolutely brought me back, made me feel more connected to it again. And then it makes me wonder about the package then. So very, very good, very, very good beginning and end. Middle part was a little disconnected, but not bad enough to just like ruin the song or anything like that. So I think this would go on a playlist if I don't say I'm going to put it on a playlist here. So I'm interested to see what I say, if I say the same thing or very, very different. And I'm very interested if I say I'm going to put it on a playlist, because I'm definitely probably going to put it on a playlist. It won't go on all of my playlists. It'll go on one for sure, which is all songs. And then I'll probably put it in my top 40. The problem is 18 minutes when it comes on to whatever playlist I have listening to and it's on there. When it starts, the question is, am I going to skip through it? Because 18 minutes is a long time to be listening to the whole song. But I don't know. We'll have to see. So let's hear what I said in the past. Here we go.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't love that song. I liked it a lot. I can't believe this. This is the second fucking epic song that we've had on here that I've actually dug. I told you guys, I am a strict motherfucker when it comes to any song over 8, 9, 10 minutes. And the last two epic songs we've had on here...
This is great. Colin, this is a great idea.
18 plus minutes, I've really, really liked them. And I wouldn't say I love this song, but it's close. I could even make it through the speed metal parts. The first and last parts were certainly... The last part was fucking epic. Great chord choices, great build, great crescendo. Hilarious. Gorgeous, fucking gorgeous guitar at the end that just really captured the feeling of the whole thing. I'm not joking. The only thing that I would say I didn't like about the song was when he did the
I didn't mention that.
You could tell he was really trying to hit that note. And yes, Colin did say that this was like him working his ass off to try to hit that. So I don't want to bitch on him too much for that, but it certainly sounds kind of
I'm still
bad.
Got plugged-in earphones. I find that interesting.
Like,
So
I would
definitely
just
2021.
Said, yeah, let's just figure out that, just accept the fact that you're not at that point and just pick the note that goes the octave down.
Huh. I didn't.
It would have sounded much better. But
the question is, did I say that I put it on a playlist?
Man, that was definitely really, really good song. Colin, I'm going to give you props for that, because that was... I'm definitely going to listen to it several more times, and maybe it'll grow on me even more. But on a first listen, I mean, that ending part was epic. The first part was really good intro. The middle section
is hilarious.
Was palatable and something I can deal with, even though I don't typically like power metal. So, yeah, great set tonight, man.
Wow. So there you have it, folks. I tried to stop it, give you my thoughts, so that it didn't sound like I was cheating or letting myself influence myself. But yeah, I think that I pretty much agreed with what I said. The only difference that I thought was interesting is in this take, I really, really found part one better than anything else. And it sounds like in that one, I found part 3 better than anything else. And that makes sense because part 3 was pretty epic. So part 1 and part 3, and then the middle part was just kind of, but I think this time, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely going to go on a playlist. It just won't go on a bunch of playlists. It'll go on maybe 1 or 2. It's definitely going 1, but 18 minutes is long. But I do think it's funny that this is a great idea, Colin. I like it. And I'm glad we got a chance to do a live stream in the midst of all this craziness that's going on in my life in the last week. So, yeah, just be heads up for a Saturday premiere. It's not going to be a live session for the old or new set 10 winners, but there will be that as scheduled. It'll just be a premiere, not live like tonight was. So again, Colin, I hope you do this again because I know it probably takes you some time to edit some of the videos together and stuff like that. But again, I don't watch myself and rewatch these reactions ever. So to actually have it, and then I pretty much think that my mind, when it changes, it changes in little increments. It doesn't have this huge change, I don't think. But this test was very, very interesting, and I think we should do it again. So this is the captain saying, Gabriel, get some damn sleep because you probably have shit to do tomorrow. Same with you, Manuel, and hope you do well on your interview. Glad you guys joined me. Same with wherever Para went. He probably went to, lose himself. Lose yourself. Lose it. All right. Talk to you guys later, and probably not live, but I will see you guys Saturday. Later.